Oh, hey everybody! Andrew Beatty here. I would introduce myself as your fitness and fat loss expert, but in this case, I'm not. I am just a regular Andrew Beatty. We're going to talk about something different today. We're going to talk about happiness, right? I do a lot of reading, a lot of studying, a lot of listening to audiobooks, podcasts, these kind of things, and I develop a lot of ideas on basically where we want to go in our lives, right? And what makes us happy. Because that's something I'm after, right? I believe it's something that every single one of us is after. We just want to be happy, right? We want to enjoy our life and be happy. So how do we do that? I think a lot of us look at it wrong, and I used to look at it wrong. I'm not saying it's wrong, but it's the way I think. That, we're at destination A right now, so we finish school, we go to college, we finish college, we get a job, right? We get a job, we get a good job, a better job, we get a better job, we find a girlfriend, a boyfriend, we get married, we have kids, we buy a house together, we get cars together, right? And I believe all these things, that's the norm, right? And all these things then, you just expect, once I get all these things, okay, I'll be happy now, right? Because I arrived at destination B from destination A, right? But I don't think it's that simple. I think that, a lot of things contribute to you and I being happy. And there's two in particular I picked out, and I wrote them down here on my whiteboard. Yes, I've got a whiteboard. I've actually got several whiteboards in my house. I'm weird. So number one is deeper connections, right? I think that a lot of us have a lot of friends, a lot of acquaintances, and hey, the more people you know, the better, I believe. But at the same time, you want deeper connections with a small few people, and that's what is going to help us to be happier, right? So, for example, when you find that that perfect boyfriend, that perfect girlfriend, you have never felt happier, right? Why? Because you've got a really deep connection with them. I think that's it. So, and you want that, maybe not on that level, but you still want deep connections with a lot of people. Not a lot of people, but with more people, okay? Rather than having more superficial connections with a lot. Make sense? So if you take, social media is making it really, really hard these days. So take, for example, if you take people like me, who've got, we've got our social media profiles, like all those people with huge profiles on Instagram and Facebook, they portray. So what you see is what they portray and what they want you to see, and I do too, right? I show you what I want you to see. So that creates a perception of, oh, that person has an amazing life. That person has an amazing life. I want this. I want that, right? Rather than, so that's very superficial, okay? And trust me, there's other stuff that we do not show you. That's what we should. That's the superficialness. Rather than thinking, okay, is that person's life what I want? Probably not, right? I just want to enjoy my life, right? So how do I do that? Okay, I go and find a small select few people who are very, very like-minded, who I can get on with, and I can have a deeper connection with, who I can create a deeper connection with, right? How do I do that? I believe, so for example, let's just say you love CrossFit, okay? Because I know CrossFit's all about developing community. I love CrossFit. All right, I'm going to go to CrossFit. Hopefully I'll find some like-minded people, okay? Of those, 10, 15, 20 like-minded people, there's probably going to be 3 or 4 who I get on really, really well with, right? And I've just made it easier on myself because I've went to a place where I know I enjoy what I'm going to doing, and I know those other people that are going are the same. So we might just get on well, right? So you'll be able to create deeper connections with them. So, rather than, okay, I'm just going to create a deeper connection with the 10 people I hang around in school when I was 14, 15, 16. Come on, right? We all grow in different directions. Okay, so what makes me happy isn't going to make this person happy, is going to make this person happy, because we're all gone in different directions. We're completely different people, right? In a lot of cases, not all the time. So that that's sort of it. So I'm not going to say we have a lot of fake friends, but we have a lot of superficial friends, right? Friends that we cannot actually create deep connections with. So create deep connections, deeper connections, I believe is the first thing. And the second thing is what's on the whiteboard. Oh yeah, so if we come back to what we said at the start when we said, happiness is about being at destination A and I'll arrive at it soon, right? I'm just going to be happy one day, I'm going to wake up and I'm happy. I don't think that's it, because you've been waiting all your life for that. So I think what we want is to experience a lot of different, basically experience happiness consistently throughout our lives. How do we do that? There's so many things during your day and during your week and during your month, that you love, so like There's fun happens at home with your kids. There's fun happens at home with your family. There's fun happens at work. There's fun happens on the street, right? But I don't think we take the time to actually take, oh Jesus, I'm actually having fun here. I'm enjoying life. This is, I'm happy right now. Make sense? And all those things, they just accumulate to make you very, very happy over time. Rather than, again, waiting for, that one day when I'm happy. I'm rambling now, aren't I? But it's kind of it's a weird subject, right? Happiness. So it's something that we're all after. It's definitely something that we're all after, me included, of course. I don't know if it's something we should be searching for. So I know a lot of people, I got a text of a girl the other day, a friend, and she said, hey, actually, let me just get that text. Oh, I can't use my phone for the video. She said, she was like, do you ever just feel like you've got so many people around you, but you still feel really alone? Make sense? And I think that comes back to the deeper connection. So those people are probably, I said this to her, those people are probably not people who are on the same wavelength as her, on the same path as her, and it turned out to be actually true. So despite having tons of people around her, she felt a little bit, felt like lonely and alone, right? So what I suggested her to do was just like I suggested on the video there, find a CrossFit or find something that you're interested in, and find that 3 or 4 or 5 people that you actually you've got similar connections with, so that you can have deeper connections with them. So that's it, And then actually on the back of that, she just felt like she was destined to be alone, right? So no boyfriend. And I think that's a big mistake that most of us make, that, okay, I want a girlfriend now, or I want a boyfriend now. That's not the way it works. We can't just say, oh, okay, I want a boyfriend or I want a girlfriend, because I think that you'll find a boyfriend or a girlfriend, or a boy or a girl, you'll date them, and you're like, okay, I need a boyfriend or girlfriend now, so now I'm gonna settle for this person. And I think that contributes to a lot of unhappy relationships down the line. That's getting a bit deep. Sandra Beatty. Oscar's over there asleep. Oscar's my dog, if you don't know. Let me know what you think about that video. I want to talk about this stuff more. This is fun.